Hey guys, I'm Anna. Welcome back to Cold Blood Creations. So in today's video, we have something really cool that we decided to share with you. So we recently just received 2 albino red-eared sliders from the Daytona Expo. I can't say we went there and picked them up ourselves because we unfortunately were not there, but a friend of ours was kind enough to pick them up for us. We're gonna go inside and get these guys set up in our freshwater aquarium. So we've decided to keep both of our turtles in a 55-gallon aquarium.
55-gallon aquarium, that's a whole lot of money to be spending on setting up a turtle that ain't no bigger than a cotton picket quarter.
What are you talking about? What do you do with your turtles anyway?
Well, I mean, you got 3 bathrooms in this house, and it ain't like you can poop on but one toilet at a time.
You do realize that turtle's gonna, you know?
Not if you don't flush it.
Okay, yeah, but at your house you have 1 toilet, so where do you go to the bathroom?
Well, I mean...
I don't even want to know. Okay, so yes, we are keeping these little guys in a 50-gallon aquarium. So over here on the left side, we've got just a basic aquarium light to kind of light it up down here. And on the right side, we have our turtle topper with the basking light and a little ramp so that they're able to climb inside. So we're gonna go ahead, put the little guys in, and offer them some food. Now there is one misconception that I want to clear up in this video, and that is a lot of people think that you can put a turtle in a small bowl and this will somehow suppress their growth and that they will never be able to outgrow the cage. This statement is in fact false. Turtles will grow to their full size regardless of what cage size you have to put them in. Even these guys won't be able to stay in this cage their entire life. Another question we get asked a lot is, do turtles need air? And yes, turtles are reptiles. They do not have gills, they have lungs, so they do need air. This is the reason why we have the turtle topper on top of the cage so that they're able to get up from the water completely, and we also don't allow the water to come all the way up in our aquarium. Dad, you want to explain the requirements of a turtle a little bit better?
Well, turtles are cold-blooded. One of the things that we like to use is a basking light. Now you'll notice here on the top of this turtle topper, we do have a basking light. That's so that the turtle can get out of the water, go up here and warm himself up. So they need a way to thermoregulate. Also, turtles need the ability to get completely out of the water in order to dry off from time to time. They don't want to stay in the water constantly like a fish would. And of course, you need a good food supply. We like to use this Zoom Ed Aqua Turtle food here. We also use some live insects like crickets and flies and mealworms and whatnot. Also, turtles need UVB. Now you'll notice here on our setup, we also have another light here that is a UVB light. Speaking of UVB, I'm going to take you outside. I'm going to show you something. If you live in a good warm environment like we do here in southern Georgia, there's another thing that you can do for your baby turtles, and that is to give them an outdoor space and allow them to get some natural sunlight. So let's go outside and look at one of our kiddie pools, and we'll show you how we set up our turtles outside. So we have these little kiddie pools right here set up on our back porch, and the reason for that is because the early morning sun shines through here, and these turtles are allowed to get some natural sunlight. Now, we built this little rock thing here because it gives them a place to hide. It also gives them a place to climb up out of the water and bask. But early in the morning when the sun comes up, we can bring these guys out here and they get a lot of natural sunlight. We feed them in here, and these little small kiddie pools are simple enough to just dump out and clean with fresh water every other day. And so this is something you can do if you have the ability to get your turtles outside. These little kiddie pools make great holding tanks for baby turtles to get some natural sunlight. All right, so one final thing I want to talk about turtles. Turtles are completely amazing pet animals. However, keep in mind the fact that just because you have a 55-gallon aquarium, that will house your turtle for a while, but eventually you're going to need to go to something a whole lot bigger. You know, even a pond outside would be ideal to keep them in. Guys, before you get a turtle, even a baby turtle, think long term. How are you going to house this thing when it gets bigger? And please never ever release a turtle back into the wild.
And this honestly goes for any reptile out there.
That's exactly right.
I decided to put the camera down because my arm was getting tired and the video was getting shaky. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to give us some name suggestions for these turtles in the comments down below. And we will see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Dadgum silly woman want to know where I go to the bathroom at. Same place every redneck goes to the bathroom at, right off the front porch. That's a lot of money just to be raising a little toilet. Toilet.
Thank y'all so much for watching, and yeah, just thanks for watching. Somebody eat the turtle food.
That was him.